me, I treat them completely the same. And that is one way. Character, character, character. That's all they're about to me. In novels I just have words to play with, but I just build it on that. In one, you have pictures in comics. And in one, in television, you just have a lot of people telling you what to do. And I should actually use this moment to tell you the next couple projects of those different mediums. I'm working on the next novel right now. The next comic book I'm doing is called Buffy the Vampire Slayer with Joss Whedon, so that's actually a lot of fun. And then on television, we did a TV show called Jack and Bobby. And I can tell from that person nodding, that's our only viewer who ever watched Jack and Bobby right there. And I know, and usually when you say Jack and Bobby, it's supposed to be a big round of applause, we loved it, but I don't want your pity applause now. I don't want your pity applause now. No, you say it, and I'm going to tell you, Washington, D.C., why Jack and Bobby got canceled. It's all of your fault. I hold you all personally responsible for not watching us, and that's why they kicked us off the air in 10 minutes. And the thing about Jack and Bobby, it has a very simple premise. And the premise was there are these two brothers. One of them will be the President of the United States, and that's going to be fantastic. Right now, he's just a kid. The new show is called The Romeos. And The Romeos I'm working on with a guy named Marco Panetta from Ugly Betty, and a guy named Jeff Marks, one of the creators of Avenue Q. And the new show, the pitch is, The Romeos is going to be the greatest band in the entire world, and that's going to be fantastic for them, but right now they're just kids. So all we did was steal the idea for Jack and Bobby from ourselves and sell it back to the network. And the best part is, they don't even know. They have no idea, because every time you go in and pitch a TV show, there's new people that you're talking to, because every year, everybody at the network gets fired. All the executives get fired, it's like a Christmas present. It comes every year, everybody's fired, all the shows are bad, so they fire everybody, and then you go into the room, and you gotta tell your story to a new person. And I'm in the room, this is a true story, I have to tell it, I'm in the room, we're pitching Jack and Bobby, and the studio executive looks at me and he says, you know what I love about this idea of the Romeos? I don't know if you remember it, but it reminds me of this show called Jack and Bobby. And I look at him, I'm like, that was a really good show. And he has no idea. My agent's in the room. I'm like, you're fired. You didn't even tell me one of the creators of the show. And I said, we're supposed to be working on the script right now. And I told the guys, I'm like, don't bother writing it. Just hand in the script we wrote for Jack and Bobby. They're never going to know. Just change the title. So we're working on Jack and Bobby the musical right now. And they clearly have no idea about it. So with that said, let me say the most important thing since we're out of time, and that is to say thank you. This is the, as I said, last stop on my entire tour. I've been traveling since September 2nd till now. I don't know what my family looks like anymore. They don't know me anymore, but this is the best place to stop. This is home. And this is the town that gave me my very first start ever. And you realize after 11 years that there are people pulling for you from all over the place, but there is no place where they pull for us like Washington, D.C. And I thank you over and over and over again for doing that. I really appreciate it. And thanks for your time.
Love your website.
Thank you very much.